But yeah, hopefully we do get to see other Fontaine characters as well, since we do know that Chiori designed other outfits.
There's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see.
There she is.
Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week? Ooh, why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
Yeah, hopefully. Give the traveler a new outfit, god damn. Hello, Chiori.
Is this really okay?
Oh, was this the girl in the trailer?
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
You sure about that?
I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Well, yeah, that'll be 50 million Mara, please.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Whoa, who would have guessed? Perhaps it's because of Fontaine's Fashion Week.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
Don't we just typically walk up to people anyway? We don't really care about their business.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
Hey, like I said, she's got rules that she sticks by.
Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding.
Smart.
From the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
You gotta keep it to the wedding, because then it's more special.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
And something else is gonna rise.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
You're actually doing your job.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Was that a jab at Paimon?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Whoa, she never said your name, Paimon. You might be misunderstanding there. We actually wanted to ask about Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Can we actually try on some new clothes? That would be nice.
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun. But it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
I mean, I personally can see it being fun.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
So it's a very big thing then. Gotcha.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
I know, but Paimon, it's about the clout, alright? You gotta show off what you're capable of.
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction.
You gotta keep showing that you're better than the competition.
Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year?
There you go.
In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times.
The bloody
People
dogs.
support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Now, if we're talking about fashion, the dogs, they've got it down to the T.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
Yeah, it can go deep, but man, trying to understand how to like dress yourself or, you know, understands how like outfits kind of match with each other. I'm just like, nah, man. Put on some trousers, put on a black shirt, done. The bare minimum.
All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Oh, imagine if they drop a new character outfit here. That would be sick.
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Most likely from Inazuma.
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Fair enough.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Well, we know where Paimon's home is.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
Not if you have the MVP Amazon cat.
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Kiara.
Excuse me.
Oh, there she is.
Coming through. Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
You're 5 minutes late. Do I get it for free?
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Of course.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
Bro, they just needed to fit this in, didn't they? God damn it. It has indeed.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it?
I can't remember the first
You
time.
somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Oh, tails are jamming out.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders?
Mm-hmm.
A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Yeah, she just claws at them.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Hey, your tails are giving you away. You're lying.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Okay, didn't mean to skip that.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komania Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
I bet it's Chiori's competition. They're trying to ruin her business.
So it was a targeted hit?
Yes, sir.
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
What, so now we're gonna be doing some detective work? I'll be down for that.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Ah, murder. Fun.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all.
True.
I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Still got him, though.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you?
Unless she snuck a peek.
Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Oh.
Well...
The bloody tails, man.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you on my review.
No. Not the 1-star reviews. Anything but that.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating.
Oh, damn, okay. I respect
One of the
it.
bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
Yeah, Chiori's competition.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go?
Is it a big brand?
I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
Yeah, but this is Chiori we're talking about. She ain't gonna let this go.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here.
That's also true.
Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Badass.
Alright. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter.
Uter. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Old pals, I guess.
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
Hey, look, we can go break some kneecaps if you want. We're down.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Sounds like a prick.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
Yeah.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
Fair enough.
Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name.
So we go over and we break some kneecaps. Simple as that. I'm 100% down. Let's go. People who are doing this normally have their own shady stuff going on, so let's expose him.
I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Damn, what would happen if an assassin who, you know, wields a dual blade goes after them and he just suddenly ends up dying for no reason? That would be a shame.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
I'm gonna throw some fists.
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey.
Actually
Why don't you rest in
based.
my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
I love it how she's just straight to the point.
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
Well, let's go watch the fight.
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Paimon, she's got a vision. You should be worried about the other guy.
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week.
True.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
We'll take good care of the other dude as well.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
Yep. When they talk about tonight, oh, damn, that sounds like a threat. Holy. Oh, they will be talking about tonight. Oh, Chevreuse has already stopped her.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Yeah, there's this guy I'm about to murder. Just want to make sure you're there.
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Hello, Chevreuse.
Chevreuse, we meet again.
Has everything been going alright?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
Hey, damn, pretty good.
I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Hey, just proved that the movie slapped.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Yeah, something's about to happen.
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Officer, the murder of this man is justified.
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
I love the working relationship these two have.
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Both.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Bro, she's so based. I love it.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
Oh, this doesn't seem to be anything new.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
God damn. Bro, they're so entertaining. I love them so much.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
Wait, Chiori, wait. Okay. Since we're running with Chiori, that's going to be the wishing ritual. So, first temple. Come on. Just come home very early. Damn it. Alright, we'll do one more. We'll save the rest for later. Alright. Bloody Dory. Alright. Didn't get anything.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
Good morning, Uter.
You know, Chevreuse, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
I mean, we knew that already. We know that Chiori supplies information to Chevreuse about, you know, shady stuff. And Chevreuse has to put up with Chiori's shit.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Yep.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I mean, look what she's currently getting herself into, yeah.
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example. The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the Fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
God, the word gushing has been ruined for me now after that certain show.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yeah.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion.
Yeah, for some reason people like to really brag about the crimes they've done.
As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
Pretty big information then.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now.
Well done, Paimon.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself.
I thought they would have been the most common cases.
So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Yuta.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Oh, we didn't get the fade to black screen anymore. We got a time skip.
Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
I would assume so.
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior.
Okay, but the thing is, Chevreuse is here to make sure that Chiori doesn't do anything bad. But she's gone inside. We can't see her. We're just gonna hear a screech and the man's gonna be dead inside.
So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
Paimon, she doesn't mean it literally.
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Wait, where are you pointing? What, is it gonna be thrown out the window?
Sure, but why?
That would be badass if she does throw him through the window. Actually, no, we do know that she throws people through windows.
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Nope. Yo. Best character. Just gets shit done. I love it. Oh, that stare down. Holy.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
I thought she was gonna kick him.
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Yeah.
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again.
I mean, okay, truth be told, I think it's better to do this inside.
It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks.
Okay, or it might be the case that he is being set up. Someone might know that Yuta has a past of, you know, doing these dirty tricks, so they just kind of pinned it all on him. That's what might be happening here.
Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Oof. I mean, he's not talking, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna be him.
Chiori?
No, keep going. Boo.
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Okay, never mind, he's guilty. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but nah, man. Screw him.
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened.
Oh no.
Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Okay, I think these two are now my favorite duo in the game.
I Gah, forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Wait, hold on a minute though. I think we should do a little bit of investigating though. After that reply.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
But that's also littering, so, you know, that's also a bad thing, so don't do that.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
Well, hopefully they do, and we see this guy get murdered.
We'll see about that.
Brother, what are you doing? Yeah, I constantly harass this person and they beat my ass. I feel like the guy might have some sort of fetish at this point.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Such a graceful arc.
You're too kind.
Right, okay, I already found Chiori to be a very entertaining character from the film event. But man, she is quickly rising through the rankings of my favorite characters.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
I mean, he wasn't murdered.
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Fully deserved.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Yes.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Okay, but truth be told, what would that actually do?
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits.
Yeah, there's not really that much proof. You can't just go off a bandit who says, "Oh yeah, it was this dude." You know, that's not enough to go off.
I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
Look at that. What a good friend.
Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
Well, be a guard at Fashion Week?
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Oh no. I mean, we can ask it for Chiori.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking in advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
Bro, these two work together so well. Holy.
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Oh, she heard. Man, by how it's going so far, like, I think Chiori and Chevreuse is possibly my favorite duo in the game.
We're back.
What's up?
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
I think it went pretty well.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
I mean, what he said just before he left, I don't know, something tells me that, that might not be the case.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
Aw.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks.
Mm-hmm.
The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half.
Bro, she's so caring, it's awesome.
With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Chiori, an absolute menace, but a great friend. What a goat.
Wait, you don't mean...
What, personally guard her?
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
Damn, giving her the VIP treatment.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter.
Oh,
Don't
no.
you think this is a bit much?
No, that just reminds me of Malus and Silver. No.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind.
Oh.
It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Yeah, since she's already talked to the patrol, just think of it as a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of situation.
Yes, well put.
Thank you, I learned it from the best.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
Something's definitely gonna go bad. I mean, even the quest title seems like a threat.
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Yeah, can you make me an outfit, please? Thank you.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say if suppliers are super important.
Yes, Paimon.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
First Fashion Week is to, you know, make the brand more popular. Second Fashion Week is to increase the suppliers. Gotcha.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
I mean, yeah, take a look at the outfits that she's made. Kiara, Lenny, Lynette, Navia. They're sick.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
True.
Well, I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
She wants to go worldwide.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Alright, great goal.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed?
Mm-hmm.
It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
See, it's a pretty good idea.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
I mean, yeah, but she is traveling a lot. You know, going up cliffs, turning into boxes. It makes sense.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often. But I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Oh. I mean, fair enough, she is a cat.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
It would be nice if we see a Chiori branch in Natland.
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me?
Oh.
Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Okay, don't say that, because it's giving me hope that I'm actually going to see the Traveler in a different outfit.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
We're not going to see it. Hopefully they just show us like a photo. I'll take that at this point.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
Can we keep the outfits?
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
Makes sense. But also, goddammit.
If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
It's a shame we can't do that.
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Yeah, we'll get Paimon out the diapers.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yo, the Traveler in a suit would go pretty hard.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid.
Yeah, you're a baby.
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Probably.
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
No! It's a tear. Those bad guys did it.
I'm not getting fat. Actually, this will be the best time to do the third wish. Third temple. Come on. Damn it. Dory, go away. Fourth temple. Come on, come on early. Wait, okay. Okay, Chiori, please. I really want to be saving for Alicino. Don't screw me. No, Diluc, you know. Damn you, Diluc. And then a Yunjin. God damn it, man. Rip. No. Okay, it's been a while since I've lost 50-50, so makes sense. But who knows, maybe she just comes home like 10 early, right? Damn it. Alright, we'll do one more 10 pull. We'll do some more later on. Damn it. Ah, well, you win some, you lose some. There's your third constellation, Diluc. Oh wait, we can actually go inside? Please let us see the Traveler in different clothing. It's just gonna be a black screen. I already know it.
We're here!
What's up?
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Damn, she sounds even more dead than before. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice in here.
Has Chiori left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage.
I mean, if anyone actually went to go and rob her with that big of an escort, they're kind of stupid.
The way they marched forward with Kiwara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
Yo, that's such a good photo. Bro, Navia's such a badass. Okay, I'm screenshotting that because that's so good. That's so good.
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Those macarons do kind of slap.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
I mean, she had the glasses and everything, so she made sure to really sell it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
Navia is just that one badass friend that you want.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
You know what? That's kind of true.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire.
I mean, yeah, with how much Navia has actually gone through, it definitely proves her resilience.
That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
Aw.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Yep.
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Oh shit, I pulled my hip.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Yeah, there's a lot more than just being cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat. Well, would you look at the time?
Time to get the Traveler into some new outfits.
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
You've already given us 2 pictures in this story quest. What's a third one? Just the Traveler in a suit or something, please.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Sure thing.
Set them up. How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles.
That looks cute.
This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Yes, Paimon. Who would have guessed?
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
You got it, Chief.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Correct. Okay, easy enough. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy. We're done.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design.
No, that's like the most basic thing ever.
Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand.
I mean, you're not gonna put a suit in front of a kimono, you know? It's just common sense.
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Okay, I've got some high copium here. We might actually get to see a new outfit. Even if it is for like a minute.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Why? Just why? That's so messed up, dude.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Ignore her. Take my measurements, please.
Not too bad.
Yeah, screw you, Lean.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
I mean, you better still pay me. I mean, she was most likely threatened, but still.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
At least she's keeping the money.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
Is this Yuta's new tactic, going after her customers now by threatening them? That seems like the perfect plan.
It's alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Damn, that must hurt though, getting an order cancelled within a week of it being finished. Oof.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah, 100% she's getting threatened.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
I wonder if it's the man we met earlier who has anything to do with it.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all.
Still must be painful though, since you put in like a lot of effort.
Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
Yeah, more time to work on our outfit.
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Okay, wait, hold on. No, they're doing it.
Is Miss Chiori in?
Bro, they're really testing my patience. Look, they're doing it on purpose. Hoyoverse knows that we want new outfits for the Traveler. They're just dangling it right in front of us and then just, what? What? It's so annoying.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
So yeah, he is fully threatening them.
Oh. Could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You
Yeah?
said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Oh, a very simple answer.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that.
Yeah, because he likes
I'd
it.
just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
But yeah, this is actually the best way to get at her, right? Because she's starting to think that there's something wrong with her, like what she's made. So if no one's telling her what it is, that's gonna start eating away at you.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Oof.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes?
I feel like Chiori's smart enough to piece together what's happening, though.
Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
Come on, Whis.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Oh, okay, we go in there now?
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Well, the first two was nice.
Haven't you heard? Chiori Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
Ah, okay, so that's what's going on.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
I couldn't think of the person.
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, They're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
Where's your proof?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
Oof. Chiori loves going for the throat. I love it.
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Alright, squad, we need to do some damage control here.
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
I mean, it's their loss in the end.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Hey, man. You believe just anything without any evidence? Yeah, these rumors.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days.
I mean, we still have to go to the person that actually said them.
The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
Yeah, just make an outfit that slaps, aka the one that we will be wearing. Please.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
You know what? I respect it.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Alright, what now?
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
Look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times? Get out of here.
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Yeah, okay, we really need to do some big damage control here. We can't ignore this.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Alright, new models. Navia, Lenny, Lynette, Kiara. We got the models.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Gotta step in now.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
Coward.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
AKA, we're screwed.
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Yes, Paimon. That's what she just said.
Alof, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Hey, yeah, we'll go with you. Maybe we'll find out what happened.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Yeah, the Traveler Seal of Approval.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
It goes a long way.
I know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success. I hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
Yeah, talk things through. Sure. I do like this place, though. It's cozy.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Yeah, just gonna be talking with our fists. Get out!
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori.
Explain yourself, mate.
We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
AKA being a coward.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
There you go, true.
Have you read the papers today?
Yes, because I read in the paper that you do some really naughty stuff, and the paper never lies.
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
I mean, I would assume Yuta has some pretty good connections.
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Huh?
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them.
Okay.
Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
Pathetic.
You would think that. But this time is different.
How so, Wenger?
Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
I wonder who could have done this.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
Yeah, someone who has deep hatred for Chiori and her brand. Who could it be?
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
Oh, how kind of them.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yeah, so it was all planned. I mean, yeah, I did say it was probably best not to do it out in the streets. That was a pretty dumb move.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
It was all a setup.
Ucher again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Okay, how good is the photo, though? Where's the photo? You've screwed me. Chiori Boutique, darkness disguised behind a facade of fashion. What a title. Chiori Boutique, located within our good court of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store with a unique style. But there is another side to this tale for those few who look beneath this facade. Sources in the Fortress of Meripede say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chiori Boutique's clothes. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but getting information out of the Fortress of Meripede is pretty goddamn hard. So how has that happened then? I just felt like the atmosphere in there suited me. Convicted felon Len said. These words met with wide approval from many of his fellow inmates. Our sources also state that a prisoner who was recently convicted of a violent conduct and battery also openly supported Chiori's designs a year ago. Whoa! If a criminal wears a piece of clothing, that means the person that designed it is also a criminal. Oh, God. Upon close investigation of Chiori's many suppliers, we discovered that there is something more to the discovery that criminals favor its wares. The boutique is in truth comparable to an invisible hand, like a spider's web that connects these evildoers. Our investigation showed that the Wenger family supplies the ornaments that adore her designs, and a certain member of this household is a frequent guest at the fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Not only that, but many customers have also been subject to rough treatment at Chiori. Mr. Valorine had this to say. A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why, she even seized her scissors and began racking them, and threw me out the window. A clothing store? More like a thieves' lair if you ask me. That's also the guy we saw in the trailer. Doubtless, many of you may have wondered why the glass at Chiori Boutique often shatters with a loud crash, leaving behind a terrifying mess. Mr. Valorine's unfortunate encounters unveils the truth. Just the day before this report was going to print, another such act of brutal battery occurred on the streets. Just imagine, if you would, the scene playing out as depicted in the photo above. Oh, no. Chiori, her countenance terrifying as she grabs her competitor, Mr. Yuta, by the scruff, making threatening gestures towards him. This incident was ultimately broken up by the guards who reached the scene. It was only one, but okay. When we asked criminals why they appreciate this brand, the answer we received was that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoings can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment may, following this establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate those with whom they have disagreements. Is Chiori Boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by fashionista that keeps an exclusive clientele of crooks? What an amazing article.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies.
Yep.
Relying on its close ties to the criminal
Okay, Paimon,
underworld, the
I already read
Chiori
it.
brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among
Yeah,
us.
I already read it, Paimon.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Yep. No context behind the photo is very bad. But Yuta harassed Chiori first. He even hired some goons to attack her courier. But you got no evidence of that, and he's got a picture.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
Shit.
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
Wenger, why are you not acting like you haven't just betrayed her? Bro's just sat here like, yes, they did a very good job at making stuff up.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean.
It's the same with the internet. Whatever you post on the internet, it's there forever.
They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
And since I don't have a backbone, I pulled out because I didn't want to be labeled as a criminal. No, no, no.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Probably the guy getting thrown out the window.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes.
Yeah, that one.
But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Yeah, I found the several plants.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider?
Aw.
If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
Damn, she is hurting though.
If I were younger, I might have said yes.
You're a coward, Wenger.
But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now.
Which, like, I can see where he's coming from. You know, you gotta put yourself first. But also, screw you.
I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week.
Where's the
I
loyalty?
don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
Yeah, I'll completely screw you over, but we can continue to work together after this is all blown over. Sure.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go.
Nah.
There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
Nah, I'd win.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Based.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
And maybe it's that attitude that got her this far. Goes both ways.
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
There you go.
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Hey look, we've got the squad, alright? We can pull them together.
Understood. Take care.
What a snake.
So, what should we do now?
Get some models.
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
Time to adapt.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Welcome to the world, Paimon.
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I should have seen it from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday, was just a trap.
Yeah, but let's also admit that you did make a mistake at doing it out in public. You should have just beaten him up inside. That would have been much better.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Yep. Oh, Charlotte. It's always great to see you.
Paimon!
Hello, Charlotte.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
We did indeed.
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
Yo, we actually have a pretty good connection with Charlotte, so... And Charlotte is only someone that likes to report the truth, so she probably knows it's fake.
You too, huh?
Yep, there you go. She can see right through the bull.
Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
Yeah, get us, get Navia, get Lenny, get Lynette. Wait, no, okay, never mind, they are criminals, but good ones. Can get Kiara. We got some good people we can interview.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be.
Yeah, Charlotte's a real one.
She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite.
That's adorable.
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
She just left.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Yeah, let's make sure she doesn't go and commit first-degree murder.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
Ah, shut up.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Believing in rumors.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The clothes are pretty good.
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Okay, that was pretty good. Kick right to the back of the head. Where is she?
No, we've lost her. Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
I'm sorry, that kick is still making me laugh.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes.
Yeah.
It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
This is all Oteir's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could.
You know what? I would love to see Paimon drag someone. That would make me like her so much more. Just have Paimon commit assault.
Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know, so she can, finish what she started?
Hey, if I'm being accused that I'm working with criminals, might as well become one.
That would only make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
Yeah.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
You never know, she might be seeing blood at the minute.
Elaf, we're back!
What's up?
Oh, who's this?
Oh, the one with the dress.
This is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Hey, I can already tell, she's gonna be a real one.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh wait, no, she witnessed Chiori throwing the guy at the window, so she can say that the guy instigated it. Ah.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Yeah, there's definitely something she can do.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress.
What a guy.
He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
Hey, that's kind of cute though.
And then? And then, something happened to the business. And we ran into major Mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
So what, did Chiori just allow them to pay it off later?
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Oh yeah, true.
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry.
Aw.
She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Mate, Chiori's such a good character.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
Yeah, she gets stuff done.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Did he freeze because it was too good, or did he freeze because of the rumors? Oh wait, no, the rumors came out today.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Oh yeah, also that too. Yeah, kind of your own fault there.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Ah, mate, Chiori's a real one, man.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah, she paid for it.
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Such a good character, man.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Yeah, that's a pretty goddamn good story.
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah, stop painting a really good light.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Fact.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Okay, she might be going to go commit first-degree murder. Or she might have gone to Chevreuse.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Yeah, we really should check Yuta's place.
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
Aw.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
Alright, we get to have an emotional moment. Sick.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Let's get it.
So, in your opinion, what is Miss Chiori like as a person?
Very blunt, straight to the point, but very sweet on the inside.
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
Yep.
Miss Chiori isn't the sort to just give up. She probably just needs a place where she can think in peace.
Yeah, that makes sense. Here she is.
There you are, Chiori.
This is a nice spot, though.
Uh-huh. How did you know where I...
Aw.
Olaf told you, didn't she?
Damn, this is actually a really nice spot.
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'd love it if she turned around and said, nah, I'm staying here just to make sure I don't murder the guy.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
Yeah, sure.
Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
It is indeed. Yeah, it's pretty high up. It doesn't look like there's a lot of space. I mean, we've got a glider. We'll be alright.
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
There's a lot of space we can sit. What you want about?
Alright, don't mind if we do.
Wait, are we gonna see Paimon sitting? Nah, just hovering. Alright. Look at that. What a nice view.
How does it feel?
Yo, holy, this is a really good photo. Don't mind if I take a screenshot. Okay, I will say though, I'm glad they're doing more of this, of like providing pictures in the story quests. Because this is the third one we've gotten now, right?
This place is pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Sometimes you just need a place you can vibe.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves.
Typical.
One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate.
Oh, damn.
One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
So I'm guessing this was before she started working with clothes.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be.
Okay, never mind, she was still doing it at the time.
It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
I mean, playing a game with a great story that can get you so immersed, yeah, sure.
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
I mean, we even saw in the trailer, she still had her own, like, rules that she went by. Like, her own personal morals. Like, she's had those since she was a kid, so, you know, never really changed.
You were that misbehaved?
Nah, she just wanted to treat everyone equally. First come, first served.
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
So I made my own shop. Kinda based.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
You know what? Fair enough. That's a great goal.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely.
I mean, when you start in, like, anything, you always have, like, a very small view about what that thing actually is. And over time, you kind of learn more about it. And you realize it's a lot deeper than you actually thought.
Of course. As I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Yeah, well, I know someone who absolutely adored your designs and dreamed of wearing one at her wedding.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers.
That's so cute, dude.
Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's.
Man, I love getting these moments with characters. It's so great.
Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Don't worry, Chief, we're already cooking.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
You were a little down in the dumps.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara.
Like I said before, we can get the guards and Navia to back up that statement. We can work something out.
Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
Yeah, the real news.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either.
Sometimes you just have to suck it up.
I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
I mean, yeah, why don't we just go look at his house? Because when Chiori's like, oh, how about I go investigate what's inside, he was like, oh, no, 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 no. He's definitely hiding something in there. Or it could be the case that he's projecting and everything he said about Chiori was actually something he's doing. Hey, there you go.
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Nah, we can do something about that.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
Based.
But your accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Yeah, she said her old designs, not the new ones.
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but...
Gotta improvise.
To tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma, and the vow I made in front of those masters.
Yo, I kinda respect her a lot.
Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
Oh, new ideas?
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral.
Hey, okay, now we're talking. Swimsuits. Beach-styled outfits. There we go, now we're cooking.
I've got it.
Got what?
She's gonna cook something good.
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Alright, sure. Clothes are gonna get wet, though.
Wait, hold up! Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Because she's based.
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Under the sea.
A Lumitoile? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty, too.
Everything under here is pretty.
Look at it now. You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs.
Yep, there you go.
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Sure thing, boss.
Leave it to us. These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area.
What do you mean? I picked it up.
Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Alright, let's roll out, squad.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
True. Maybe that new design can be for us? We can actually get the outfit?
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
If we crunch hard enough.
I should be able to make it, if I skip out on sleep.
Classic.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Yeah, it sounds pretty similar to the one we've had with Ganyu before.
Ganyu? Who's that?
A goat girl with thick hips.
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
It's only like a week's worth of sleep.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
I respect it.
All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first Fashion Week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Just say the word, boss.
Let me see.
You can be my model?
I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
Salvage them. Alright.
You got it! Wait, what did you just say?
We're starting anew. Throw the old ones away. Screw them.
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first Fashion Week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show.
Fair enough.
I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
I mean, and we're currently in a situation where she can no longer do these designs, so what's the point of selling them?
What
That's just the game, Paimon.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Yo, I love her determination, man.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
Let's get to it.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Fair enough.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Alright, bet. Hell yeah. Boosh.
Good job. That should do it.
Love to see that.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop?
Hey, we got permission.
Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Yo, like I said, Navia is like the best friend to have.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Yeah, I was the one who did it. Boss, please go easy on us.
Huh?
Hey, we got permission.
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Well, at least Chiori knows that's on the table now.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
Great friend.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town.
Yep.
All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Yeah, just look at both of their designs. God damn.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly.
So cute, man.
Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
I mean, to be honest, that wasn't like technically wrong. Like the boutique is definitely a front for, you know, something. It just wasn't for criminals. It's an intelligence agency. It's an intelligence agency. It's an intelligent agency.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work?
There you go.
I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Yeah, we'll go and get the boys.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Right now.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Oh?
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon,
What's
could you
up?
help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Ah, so they are coming. Gladly.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! What happened to the boutique?
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
At least it's showing that everyone cares.
Not this again.
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That's right.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
I'll leave it to you, squad. Actually, you know what? We'll do the wishing here as well. We're just gonna keep pulling until we get her. But hopefully she just comes back. She comes home very early. No, god damn it. Please. Damn it. I think we might be, I think we're going to very hard pity. It's been a while since I've done that, but Yeah, it is what it is. No, seeing the Primo Gems go down. It's hurting my soul. Stop it. I can't take any more, please. No, my god damn you. Chiori, why? Alright, please. Ah, thank you.
I am Chiori, the owner of Chiori Boutique. Feel free to find me if you'd like to commission any tailor-made outfits.
Yeah, you really bled me dry. I gave you like 160k Primo Gems, so I hope that's enough payment. Okay, the best case scenario here is if I pull another 5-star that isn't Chiori. Damn it. Dory, you made me get my hopes up. Nah. Oh, well. Okay, at the moment we've got around 100 wishes for Alachino when she rolls around. Hopefully by the time she rolls around we've got enough to, you know, guarantee her, but there's still a chance of getting her. Damn you, Chiori. Bled me dry like there's no tomorrow.
Lenny, Lynette! Great, you're both here!
Very convenient timing that you walk out.
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
Yeah, very convenient.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, that's kind of them.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Let's put on a performance.
Okay, so it's like this.
Blah 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 blah.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Yep.
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
We definitely know what the plan is.
Paimon's glad to hear it. Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uterra's been doing, right?
Oh, we're the ones that are doing it? Alright.
Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
If she gets no sleep.
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uterra fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion.
Based.
She said that it'd be like,
She proves that she can beat him even when she's down.
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, let's roll with that.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, we're counting on you.
So I might have been right the first time. They are just going to be doing a performance.
Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said and meet up with her at Uterra's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
Yeah, too bad the Traveler wasn't getting the outfit. God damn it. Wait, Yuta's clothing factory is here? Yeah, that's not suspicious.
Oh, you're here.
Hello, Chiori.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Yeah, 2 days without sleep will do that to a person.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Eilov. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Nice.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Look, I'm just saying, if his factory is down here, he's definitely working with criminals. Especially with how he acts.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
Okay, Paimon, out of the 3 years we have spent barging into other people's property, like, this is when you draw the line. After 3 years.
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can't stop by for a tour. We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Oh yeah, totally.
Well, when you put it that way...
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Why would he open a factory over there?
Because he's suspicious as all out.
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
And it's just easier to work with criminals.
Alright. Ooh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
Alright, we'll be rocking in with this squad, but the only ones actually going to be doing anything is Lenny and Navia. Actually, no, they'll give us a level 90 Chiori, won't they? Okay, I forgot about that. That's fine by me.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
This is a lot bigger inside than outside, holy. The thing about this, Hoyoverse always makes these really good domains, but they're only one-time domains, so you can never visit them again.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh.
Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide.
Oh.
They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests.
Lead the way, Chief. You do you.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Whoa, how amazing.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Uter's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
Yeah, but the reason he's able to do so well for himself is that he's working with criminals. He's doing shady stuff, that's how he's getting his money. That's why he sells everything cheap. The courier shall arrive at the city in the morning via...
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
I mean, I think this is also a bit of evidence that we can take. I don't know why the man has that just laying around. Ah, it's a trap.
Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
Alright, well, might as well beat him up in it. Yeah, we're getting the Fortress of Meripede music? Okay.
It seems to have stopped.
Alright, bet. And these things are so cute.
Where did this thing take us?
Seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Bro, we're in the Fortress of Meripede. Yeah, so yeah, the man really was projecting. He's doing everything he accused Chiori of doing.
Hey there!
Boom. And away we go. This must cost a lot of money, I'm just saying.
This place is filthy. Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
I mean, if his clothes are low prices, then I would assume this is what people would be getting.
Look over there.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ooh, that water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
Nothing like having my clothes made of a manky water.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
Well, yeah, because the man was projecting.
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
Yes, sir.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch. He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
How about we take a picture of all this?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's a pretty big scoop.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
Good. Caught in 4K, boys.
This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, does that mean we'll get to see New Valette as well? That would be sick.
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Oh.
Let's go up.
Okay. That's nice. They're actually making you use your character's abilities to jump gaps. I like that. Parkour. Well, this seems like a boss fight.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too.
Ugh.
Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
Classic. He wants to trap us in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
Well, let's provide some great entertainment then.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Wait, you're practically to work together?
That's how it'll be.
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe.
And then he became more concerned over money.
But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little. Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of, and we parted ways.
Okay.
For my part, I gambled it all, and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of.
And
in
that's
the end, well...
Again, that's why he resents her so much, is because, like, he pulled out, and then she was able to achieve it. Good old jealousy.
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine, while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
Yep.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
What a sad individual.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Amen.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
Yep.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Alright, puzzle time. The right one.
That didn't do anything either.
Alright. Oh. That's a great sign.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Alright, bet. God, I love the animation so much. Got the kill scissor blades. It's the fact that, like, that smirk at the end, it's so good.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Can we just use her ability? Yeah, see, we don't even need to use the lift. Yeah, we get it, alright? Oh, shut up.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Probably due to the warnings, Paimon.
Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Unauthorized
Oh.
Initiating shutdown procedure.
God damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, shut up. God, it's so annoying. You really have to have this message on repeat. Off we trot. Whee.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
And now we're wet. I thought that was Guy then.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Alright, where's the man himself? Oh. Hello. Alright, well, this is easy.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
Hello, Yuta. I'm glad you could make an appearance.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
Okay, let me predict what he's about to say. I'm sorry, but I think you're the ones who are not getting away. I have you surrounded.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
Classic. Alright, let's beat him up. Hey, this is...
mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Actually being logical? Why would he do that?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
Is it?
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Both.
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce.
Oh no, brother.
A carnival of ignorance.
Oh, this is the route you're going down. Okay.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Hey, he's already given up.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Oh, brother. This man has attempted to cook, and he's burned down the entire kitchen.
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Based.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
You're talking a lot of shit for a guy within sword distance.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long?
Just a bit of a beta, isn't he?
You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
But people said bad things, and it made me very upset. So I'll show them.
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
Uh-huh.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be proven that he was wrong.
You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream.
Mm-hmm.
So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice.
Doesn't want to admit it.
This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
Yep.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
You want to have a bet, mate? It is just really pathetic, isn't it?
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools.
At least they're doing what they want, though.
But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Oh, shit. What is with Fontainians and just pulling out guns, man? Chiori, you go first. You've got a show to catch.
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
Oh, she's been waiting for this. She's got a justifiable reason to beat him up.
But he has a gun.
Well, I have a pair of scissors.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan.
I mean, realistically, he could just shoot now and kill her, but it wouldn't be that simple, would it?
I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Stay safe. Stay safe. Yeah.
Catch up with us soon.
Trying to leave, are we?
Whoa. Hey, my guy, I'm just saying, the last person who did this got slammed into the ground. No, whoa, Paimon.
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter.
Gonna show him the business, boys. Damn, to be able to react that fast to a bullet, fair play.
But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
My guy, she literally just blocked a bullet. I would be running.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy.
Damn you.
Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Nice. Oh, cutscene?
The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a
Okay.
trademark. It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please
Oh, the
feast
music.
your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Take it away, boys.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique.
The best
And
advert.
most importantly, an enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Yes, sir.
And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Whoa!
Did Chiori not...
Damn, I'm really loving this style though. Sick.
Lights, cameras, over
Action.
Let the show begin.
Okay.
The
Holy.
world may change, fashion along with it, but Chioria will remain
Damn.
the same.
Oh.
No challenge is too great. Chioria caters
Yo,
to
that's
no
so
one.
cute.
Not even the times.
Where's the traveler's
Rather,
outfit?
Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
Oh. She's gonna give herself an outfit? Man, holy. Can we get those costumes in game?
Only those
please?
who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand.
Man, those
Well
outfits
then,
look
I
so
suppose all
good.
that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Bravo. After the fashion show, everyone returns to Chiori Boutique. Yo, they popped off.
How about this?
Man, the style of the animation was so good. It's always great seeing characters in different outfits. I was hoping that we would see the Traveler in different clothing, but at this point, Hoyoverse is never going to give it to us. They're just going to keep dangling it in front of us like, oh, possible that the Traveler might be putting in a new outfit, even if it's for like a minute. Ha, no, no, no. We won't do that.
A little more to the left.
Like this?
A little bit to the right.
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
We're getting an upgrade.
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
Might as well. It's a new start.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Makes sense.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
There you go. Everyone's getting signboards. Man, Kiara's outfit was damn right adorable. Navia looked amazing. And Lenny and Lynette just look perfect.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Of course.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
Okay, dude. What was that face? Whatever face Kiara was making there was kind of cursed.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
I mean, it seems like it would be a cute signboard.
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Nice.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Charlotte coming in clutch like always, man.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Yo, getting some upgrades for the camera?
Huh? You really mean it?
I mean, you're helping her save her brand, so...
Of course.
Makes sense.
The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
Hey, what about me?
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
As long as we have business.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Oh yeah, I thought she was in Inazuma.
Huh?
I totally forgot about that.
About that.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Nice. She's so dopey, man.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
The text is a lot different from what she said.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
No.
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Of course, every time we're about to get something, it gets interrupted.
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization.
Boo!
Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Come on, Chevreuse.
Chevreuse, we can explain.
Don't lie, you liked it.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Nice.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Bruh, I love them so much.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Cendra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter.
True.
Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
But yeah, I'll say it again, these two are my favorite duo in the game. Like, their interaction throughout the story quest have just been, it's been so good.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
Hell yeah.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun.
Boo.
Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
Oh yeah, what does that snake want?
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book.
Yeah.
I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
Actual snake behavior.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Chevreuse.
Aw.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing.
You're under arrest.
That was really quite an amazing show.
Aw. That's so sweet. Aw. Oh, dude. Ending off on such a wholesome note.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Bro, the shocked expression going into the smile, that was so good.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view?
Ah,
I'll
the
let
cliff.
Navi know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
Oh, we are getting something. Great.
A place with a view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
Sick. Maybe it's an accessory we can put on the Traveler, like it's a wearable thing. They can at least give us that, right? Please?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
What's up?
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
She was shy.
Here, take this.
Oh? What is it? What is it?
Wow, a brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
That's so sweet. It's not gonna be wearable though, is it? It's gonna disappear. Sick.
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side.
Hey, you deserve it.
There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit.
Yeah.
This result, it was all you, Chiori.
It wasn't an amazing show.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself.
Damn, okay. Putting in those good messages.
A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
I mean, something is always gonna rub someone the wrong way. You can't please everyone.
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual.
Based.
I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Nah, let's stay here for a little longer.
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer.
Oh, that's sweet.
You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Sick. When they talk about tonight, quest completed. Man, that was so good. Oh, God. We're good. Man, this quest was so enjoyable. The relationship between Chiori and Chevreuse is just... it's so good. I love it so much. They bounce off each other so well. Absolutely love Chiori's character and with, like, you know, how straightforward she is. But, you know, she's got a good hat. The animation near the end was just so good. All the outfits that everyone was wearing was so goddamn gorgeous. And then we get a wholesome moment at the end. It's just one great package. But I will say, I did not really have this high of expectations for her story quest, and I should have, because holy, they did a really good job. Definitely up there with some of my favorite story quests. But that wraps up this story quest. And so, if you don't want to miss any future reactions to Genshin Impact content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you then.